Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this huge report. It is now official. Barca have appointed Deco as sporting director. Matteo Alemany is set to leave. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Matteo Alemany himself, as the sporting director could be leaving Barca due to Deco. This is according to Gerard Romero. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. It has been known for a while now, but FC Barcelona have finally confirmed the appointment of Deco as the new sporting director in an official statement today. The Portuguese icon has already been heavily involved in the club's transfer activities this summer and had been operating in the position even though an official announcement had not been made. But now Barcelona have taken care of the matter by confirming his appointment with a statement that read, FC Barcelona and Anderson Luis de Souza Deco have reached an agreement for the incorporation into the club. The player of the first team between the years 2004 and 2008 signs the contract as sporting director of the club for the next 3 seasons. In addition to this news, Barcelona also confirmed that Matteo Alemany will be leaving his post as the director of football after the current transfer window ends on September 2nd. Going by the statement, they said, this incorporation is in line with the communique issued on May 2nd in which the president and the director of the football department, Matteo Alemany, agreed that Deco would be relieved of his responsibilities once the current transfer window ends on 2nd September, the statement added. According to the statement, Deco and Matteo Alemany will work together until the end of the summer transfer window. It has been reported by Sport that club president Joan Laporta and vice president Rafael Yuste met with Alemany on Monday to explain the decision. This comes as a major shakeup to the club's sporting structure, and a clearer picture of the hierarchy will be revealed in the coming days. So what seems clear now is that Deco will be the highest authority at the club as far as the club transfers and sporting matters are concerned, while Alemany will be on his way out after the window closes. Of course, this is a huge report. Deco, who have been operating as sporting director for a while, by then it was not officially announced. Today, the 16th of August 2023, have seen Deco officially proclaimed as the new sporting director of FC Barcelona. And of course, Deco have done a marvelous job. I don't think there's any Barca fan out there who doesn't admire what Deco have done so far in his short spell as the sporting director of Barca. Deco have really helped Barca in a lot of new players like Victor Roque, and of course with some other new signings. Rafinha signing last year was all because of Deco, and he have really helped the club to facilitate a lot of deals in the transfer market. And this should come as a joy to any Barca fan that officially Deco is now the sporting director of Barca, and he will be the replacement for Matteo Alemany, as Barca shockingly also communicated that Alemany will depart Barca from his role as sporting director on September 2nd when the transfer window officially closes in Spain. Of course, Alemany have also been a great executive in the Barca board. In his role, he have done such a marvelous work, and I think we're going to miss Alemany a lot. Alemany, we quite remember some months ago, announced that he will be leaving Aston Villa was close to to bringing him, but everything collapsed, and in fact, Alemany had to come about with a U-turn. He came back to Barca as sporting director to the joy of many fans, but it seems as though his time at FC Barcelona will totally come to an end on the 2nd of September, according to what Barca have communicated in their official statement. And of course, today was a great day at the Barca offices, as now they are trying to, go into a transition, new sporting director, different ideas. And I think Deco is that guy who really knows how to scout players. Before taking over this role as a sporting director, Deco has been Barca's scouting agent for South American market. He has been the one in charge of the South American players that Barca have been strongly linked with. We quite remember Barca have been showing interest in Vitor Roque in the past, and Deco has been the one who have been pushing for the deal to go through, and he succeeded in doing just that. Right now, he has seen his role improve now to a sporting director. Deco was an agent. He was an agent of even Rafinha last season. Before Rafinha was signed, he was the one who had to facilitate the deal. And now he's no more an agent, because if you take over the sporting director role, you can't be an agent. So we wish Deco good luck in his role, as I believe that Deco will do a great job, as he knows the club inside out. Then on to the next story of discussion. In a huge revelation, Gerard Romero has claimed that Barca director of football Matteo Alemany might end up leaving the club, as most of the responsibilities with regards to transfer operations have now been handed to Deco. Deco has been handed the sporting director post at Barca this summer, with an official announcement expected to be made at some point today. Why there has not been a confirmation, the former Portugal midfielder has already assumed his duties and been an active participant in Barca's transfer plans so far this summer. Ahead of his official appointment, it is being suggested that the 45-year-old will have a greater say than Alemany when it comes to transfer decisions moving forward. That, coupled with the restructure of the sporting department that Barca have been undertaking of late, could lead to the possibility of Alemany leaving the club. It must be remembered that Alemany had already announced his decision to leave Barca earlier this summer. The director of football was on the verge of signing for Premier League club Aston Villa, but made a sudden U-turn and decided to continue with Barcelona. But there could now be yet another U-turn in the episode, which would see Alemany head for the exit doors. The 60-year-old joined Barca in March 2021, right after Joan Laporta was re-elected as club president. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.